Hola, my name is Nimsul and welcome to a new episode of MKP Director's Cut. So in today's episode, guys and girls, we're going to visit a really special area for me because this is my first park. We are in MKP Columbus World, and today we are going to visit the first area of the park, which is Sevilla. And as I said, it's a really special one because I'm from Sevilla, so it was a clear option to recreate in my first park, and I think I did it well. But for sure, this is the first work I did in Planet Coaster, and I have improved a lot since this first area. So, but we are going to revisit this area, and I'm going to feel a little bit of nostalgia because, well, you know, it's, as I said, it's the first area. But let's not delay further and just go. So here we are in the entrance. So we have the typical MKP entrance, and when you enter the park, you can hear the music, the lockers. Here you have the first coaster welcoming you to the park, and you can see there the Giralda, which is the bell tower of the Seville's Cathedral, and this is a replica of that monument. So here we have this crazy inverted coaster, which is called Inquisition, which in English is Inquisition. And here we have the gates of the park, and this gate is a replica of a real gate in Sevilla, which has a curious name because you maybe recognize it. Is the Macarena Gate, and you maybe hear from the Macarena song. So, all right, we enter in the park, and here we see a view of the typical Sevillian street with this Andalusian South Spanish architectural style. But I mean, it's very raw, it's not polished at all. And here we have some. Here you can see a dark ride. We're going to visit it later. Well, it's close, but here you have a dark ride. And here you have the first aid and information, as well as a ATM. So yes, if you choose to go to the right, you get to this big plaza where you find a really good view of the bell tower, the Giralda. Sorry, I will go to say in Spanish, the Giralda, which is as I said, a really nice monument in Sevilla. And you can see the Cathedral, which is one coaster. You can see the Inquisition, which is another coaster, and this building is a replica of the Bishop Palace in Sevilla also, and the dark ride entrance. And this building is also a replica of the Sevilla Town's Council. So we're going to start with the Inquisition coaster, and here you have the queue. It's a little bit raw, but it was themed. I tried to theme all the queues since my first park. Yeah, it's not so bad, I would say. This typical Spanish Andalusian patio with the flowers. And we got to the coaster. So let's check the coaster. Here you have green stats, but I would like to talk again about the thrill stats in Planet Coaster. This coaster is not realistic because I tried to get green stats, green thrill, and this is something that I did only in my first park because I recognized that the thrill was not properly calculated in this game, and it will push you to make really big coaster like this. This is really big for inverted coaster, and it makes no sense. So since MKP Festival, I'm not taking care of the stats, but here I did, and well, you will see the result in all the coasters, that all of them are absolutely crazy. But let's jump into this inverted coaster, the Indecision. Here we get a really good view from the entrance of the park. I mean, it looks nice at the moment, but it's absolutely crazy. I think this is not feasible in real life. And look at this. I tried to get really good views, but making the track not realistic at all. And the worst point of the coaster is this one. Look. I tried to represent with that like a jail of the Spanish Inquisition, but I think I failed at doing that. Alright, so that was the first coaster, the Indecision Coaster. Yeah, so let's jump into the next one. Here we have an operator, and this is the exit of the coaster, and you got into here, everything is theme, and here you have Callejón de la Inquisición, which means street, Inquisition Street, also, more or less. So we are going now. We can choose between the Cathedral and the dark ride. We are sorry. We're going to the dark ride, and as I say, ride at night. So yes, this is a dark ride, and we should ride it at night. We have this theme queue, and look at this. This roof is inspired by the typical Moorish Sevillian roof. You can find really good examples of this rule in the Alcázar, but we will talk about that building later. So here we have MKP La Peste, which means the mist, and it's theme around rat mist, and I think it fits pretty well with the theming of the area. And I, to be honest, I make it because I watched TV series which was La Peste, and it was like this, the same story. So yeah, we have a very basic dark ride. You will get some scary points, and well, every time we see more rats everywhere, people trying to kill the rats. So a little bit simple, I think, but yeah, more rats. Now we get into the doctor. The people is not having a good time at the doctor. Here we have that. I don't know what they was thinking. And yeah, this is well. More rats, and I'm sorry for what you are going to see. I mean, what the fuck? What the fuck was I thinking? I don't know. And then the people dies, and they go to the graveyard. But there is a way to finish with the rats, which is burning them all. Then there is no rats. And then please, everybody, clean your hands, wash yourself. So I think this is a really appropriate dark ride for these times, I think. And yeah, you got this final overview of the area from the dark ride. And yeah, this was MKP La Peste. This was my first dark ride. Yeah. So we are back, and now let's see this area also at night. I mean, all the areas of the park were also lighted, so you can enjoy them. This is the Corral de Comedia, which is old theater, old typical Spanish theater from 16th century. And here you have a really good overview of the tower there. And it's a little theater. Here you have Nürnberg Street. That's because I am from Sevilla, but I'm living in Nuremberg, Germany. And the names of the street are really random. Most of them are related to Sevillian things or famous people there. So here you have the typical Sevillian plaza. I say plaza and not plaza because it's Spanish plaza. And that's the name, typical church and the bell tower. And the typical narrow Sevilla street. And here you can see these crazy blue lights. Really crazy. You can see the Flume with the Indecision Coaster there. And let's ride the Flume. This one was my longest Flume, a really crazy one. And we are going to make it a bit fast forward because otherwise it will be really long. And this is the entrance, which is not a replica but inspired in the Sevillian Reales Alcázares, which is a palace, a really old palace in Sevilla, which had Moorish architecture, and it's really nice. And there was a film, a Game of Thrones, the Dorne area was filmed there, and so maybe if you are fans of Game of Thrones, you can imagine how that looks like in real life. This queue is based on the Cordoba Mosque, which is another South Spanish city. And here we are, the Flume. I like to use this view for the Flume. We are going to watch it at night because I think everybody who had a video on YouTube of this Flume is during the day, but it's prepared for night also. And the Reales Alcázares in Sevilla, in real life, they have a really good gardens, and that's why I use this theme. And if you remember from Game of Thrones, the Dorne area was the water gardens, and that is the name of this ride because I think it fits pretty well. Here we have those are other rooms. All those are other rooms. Here we go into the restaurant of the hotel. Now we got into the second lift. We got a really good overview of the area up here. From the whole park even. Interaction is absolutely crazy. So let's fast forwarding a little bit. Here the fonts were timed. It was really low, to be honest. I'm not happy with how long it is, but well, it was the first park. I have to remember that. My first Laughting. But before creating everything here in Planet Coaster, I have everything. I have drawn a lot, and I have almost everything in my mind. So yeah, that helps me a lot to don't start from zero. When I came to this game, I came to this game a little bit later. I came to this game in 2017, and I think at the end of 2017, this park was released in 2018. Now we go to the highest point of the Flume, and we get a really good view of the Giralda and the Giga Coaster of the next area. Biggest drop of the Flume, and now we got a really nice shots from the area. Here we have the interaction with the Cathedral Coaster. We're going next, and look at this, guys. I hope some of you can recognize this building. If you played Age of Empire 2, the Spanish had a wonder, and this is the Torre del Oro in Sevilla, and this is my version of that building in Sevilla, which was also the wonder of the Spanish in the Age of Empire 2. So yeah. So with this Flume, my idea was to show you the whole area. So I think I accomplished that challenge. Yeah. So let's move on. And now we are left the Cathedral Coaster, but before going to the Cathedral Coaster, I would like to show you also the other part of the Sevilla area, which many people didn't see it because this is a really big area. I think it's my biggest area, and yeah, I would like to show you this area, the port, and even these streets. I have a little mini game here. Here we have a statue to a Spanish comedian. And look at this. We are in the port of Sevilla, which is near the lake. So we got a really good view of the whole park from here. And at night, once per day, there is a fireworks show. But during the day, we can hear it. There is a fountain show. Here at night you cannot see it properly, but during the day it's good. I'm going to check if we can see the. No, I'm going to keep the fireworks for the end of the episode. And look at this. Look at this view of the Seville's Giralda. So we are in a different part of the area. We have these really nice views. Here we have where was? No, that was the entrance of the boat ride. There is a boat ride which go around the park. Let's go to the cathedral. But I would like to show you guys this coaster during the day. Even if this coaster has a really nice light sequencer for night riding, but I think we can see it better at night. By the way, this sculpture here was a replica of I think the whole plaza was a replica of any different monuments, which in real life they are not together, but I put here together. And this is a replica of Plaza del Triunfo, near to the cathedral in Sevilla. So let's go to the cathedral. Here we have the entrance. The Seville's cathedral in real life is the biggest Gothic cathedral in the world, and it's the third biggest church in the world, after the Vatican and St. Paul in the Vatican. So this is what you have, guys. Look at this. This is a really crazy entrance or station building, don't you think? What do you think about it? You had a really, I mean, this is I don't think this is possible to build in real life. I don't think so. But if it was, I think it looks nice. It's a mix between a cathedral, the Gothic cathedral, and a new modern style with the glasses and so on. So I think there is a coaster coming. Yeah, look at this. But don't worry. At that point, the people will be already dead, so they don't die at that point. They will die before. So here you have the stats. Green again, crazy green, but look at this. 7 points of vertical Gs, 4 of lateral Gs, and well, craziness. And I would like to talk about this. This crocodile there. This is also a small shout out to one of the doors of the real cathedral, where not now but in previous time there was a crocodile over the door. I don't know why. So let's go to let's try the coaster, and well, I hope you like it. I think I really love this view, to be honest. I really like also that when you can see the whole park upside down. Using predefined tracks. We got a really good shot, but too fast. I think the problem of this coaster is it is too fast because I needed to get green stats, and that was the error of this coaster, I think. Because if I have to make this coaster, I would make it much not so high, to be honest. I mean, we can have this tower, but the rest of the track cannot be so fast and so high. So yeah, that was the Cathedral coaster, or Cathedral in Spanish. So I think the last point is going to be let's go out here because I can do it. This is my park. I can go everywhere. So this is the Spanish wonder replica, the Torre del Oro in Sevilla. So let's watch the fireworks. I have prepared this for the people to watch the fireworks. But now we have the fountain show, I think. Where was I think it was here. Alright, so I'm going to stop it, play it, going night. Let's check everything and let's enjoy. So here we have, guys. So yeah, it's my first light show, fireworks show. And yeah, I think with this fireworks show we can finish this episode. Oops. We can finish this episode. I hope you like it, and well, I didn't talk about the pieces and so on as I did in the previous episode, but I think in this part was not the point. I mean, in this part I was learning how to play this game, and that's why I use really too many pieces to create something that could be made with much less pieces. But I think you can see the overall view of the area, which is a really big area, which several paths and so on. and yeah, well, it's really big. So this was this episode. I hope you like it, and if you did, thumbs up. And if you like the content I'm creating for this channel, please subscribe to the channel. My name is Nimsul, and this was MKP Director's Cut. Adios.